Hey Canada, welcome to Good Bites Takeout. I'm Alex, and this is the show where I make the most of the fact that I can't go out to eat, so instead I take the food to go. Now today, I am off the island of Montreal, and listen, if I'm gonna cross that bridge, it's gotta be for something very unique and very different.
The spot is Le Shack 420. Love the name. They're a ghost kitchen specializing in munchies of all kinds. It is the most grandiose, gluttonous version of a cheap meal restaurant.
Big food, big ambition. I like to make food which is a little bit nostalgic. That's where we got a lot of our idea. You absolutely wanted to eat the Krabby Patty, of course, which is a deep fried cracked cake in a beer batter. Pickles, lettuce, and tomato. We have a little magic powder, I call it. It's a fermented jalapeno, fermented tomato and onions to bring that extra kick of umami flavor. After that, we're gonna be eating a mac and cheese with a deep fried cheese curd, which brings the mac and cheese to a whole other level. Nice crunch, nice cheese pool with a Velveeta cheese, mozzarella, and old sharp cheddar. The last thing you're gonna eat today is the Elf Poutine, which comes from the movie Elf that I think everybody's seen. Half and half brown sauce and miso caramel that we put on the cheese curds and the fries. And after that, we garnish with Pop-Tarts and Smarties. It's a poutine, it's a dessert. We are having fun, you're having fun. That's all that matters.
Let's kick things off with the reason I'm here in the first place, the Krusty Crabe. This is their version of the fabled Krabby Patty from SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm dying to taste what it is because this is a patty of crab meat. I've never had this in a burger before. First thing, wasn't expecting this, it's juicy. It's like really juicy and fresh, and it blends together well with the lettuce and the tomato. There's a lot going on here. I will never order a fish fillet. It's just not something that I ever want to order on a menu. This actually somehow works, and I think it's because, I don't know, it feels more complex. There's more body to it than just fish. The batter that they have all the way around it is keeping it together really well until I bite into it. I'm a mess. It's very messy. Next up is their mac and cheese. Now at first glance, I thought this was chicken nuggets. Now we know better. Cheese curds, deep fried. Come on, who thinks of this stuff? This might be one of the best mac and cheeses I've ever had. Forget the cheese curds for a second. My biggest problem with mac and cheese, sometimes it feels very diluted. You're getting all the flavor of the cheese in here. This is cheese at a max. And then you have the cheese curds, which are kind of solid and crunchy on the outside, but they melt instantly the second you put them in your mouth because guess what? There's cheese inside them too. If you love mac and cheese, this is like the mac and cheese lover's mac and cheese. Phenomenal. Saving dessert for last. This is something that I wasn't even gonna take at all because it sounds insane, but they assured me that this is one of their craziest yet tastiest items on the menu. The Elf Poutine. It's everything you ever wanted as a kid. It's dessert in a poutine. I don't know what to think. My brain can't process the flavors that it's about to ingest. This works perfectly. That makes no sense. You got gravy, you have cheese, you have fries, full of chocolate. Why does this taste good? Even the Pop-Tart somehow blends super well with, I guess, a little bit of the caramel that you get in the gravy. It's sweet and salty. This is the weirdest flavor I've ever had in my mouth, and I can't say that I've ever tasted anything like this before. This is one of a kind, and it's delicious.
And that is it for this episode of Good Bites Takeout. Thank you for making it to the very end. And listen, if you want to try Krusty Crabe or any of the other crazy things I ate today, you can find Le Shack 420 directly on their website or through Uber Eats. Now, if you're still hungry, don't worry. I'm going to be back next week with a brand new place that you can order some takeout from. See you then.